A settlement agreement is reached between the United States and Norfolk Southern to address harm caused by the East Palestine train derailment.
The head of the federal EPA says Norfolk Southern is going above and beyond under these terms.
Yeah, now the settlement requires Norfolk Southern to pay for monitoring for the next decade and codifies rail safety standards. But what exactly does this mean for all communities, let alone the people of East Palestine? A new settlement agreement was announced between the United States and Norfolk Southern, which the company says builds on commitments already established. Norfolk Southern agrees to spend over $310 million to address health and environmental concerns and will legally abide to certain rail safety standards costing $244 million. This includes maintaining its current temperature standards that provide alerts for overheated bearing detectors and stopping the train more frequently under critical alerts. U.S. EPA Administrator Michael Regan joined the Department of Justice to lay out the terms of this latest agreement. Of the over $300 million, $15 million will go towards civil penalties. $235 million is going to cleanup costs, past and future. $25 million is allotted towards 20 years of medical monitoring and mental health services to those who live in Columbiana, Beaver, or Lawrence counties. Monitoring the ground, surface, and drinking water for 10 years will utilize around $30 million. Now, this federal settlement is in addition to the separate $600 million class action lawsuit brought on by residents, all adding up to the costs which the company was anticipating from the $1.7 billion disaster. Now, U.S. Senator J.D. Vance and Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost sent a joint statement saying the settlement was reached prior to the completion of the NTSB's investigation and that the DOJ may have sacrificed its opportunity to use those findings to impose maximum leverage on those responsible. And I also did ask the U.S. EPA for more specifics on the rail safety changes and if the settlement lets Norfolk Southern off the hook for any future concerns. We are still waiting to hear back.